Oh, wow. Talk about deja vu. What's up, everybody? TM Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I'm continuing my coverage of my Nashville Predators on this beautiful, glorious day, and what a glorious, fantastic win we get to talk about here. Predators beat the LA Kings again. We win 5-4 again in the shootout. Again. That is, I've never seen that before. We beat LA. We beat them on April 2nd. We won 5-4 in the shootout. And now here we are. We're doing it over again. Kings fans have got to be like, what do we have to do to beat this team? We're right there. And they were right there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. After the Lightning game, it was a mixed bag of emotions for me. Because certainly in that game against Tampa, we did do a lot of great stuff. We established our game, but toward the end, it kind of seemed like we were limping just a little bit, and Tampa Bay, with the great roster that they have, the great goal scorers that they have on that team, they were able to get that last goal and beat us. So that was one that kind of got away from us. But I have said this many times this season. Like, we got to take that loss, got to take it right in the heart, learn from it, and build on it. Here to start this game, I wanted us to not only establish our game right from the opening puck drop, but have that result in some goals right here. And it does happen, baby. Forsberg, he gets us on the board less than a minute into the first period. 52 seconds in, Forsberg, he scores his 35th of the season. He has been playing absolutely phenomenal. And again, I said it before, and I will say it again. Forsberg, best stash in the league. Way better than Austin Matthews. Yes, you heard it here first. And then at 3:47, Zach Larue, he scored his third of the season on a very nice backhand by him. So the Predators, for Preds fans, this is exactly what we were wanting. I can guarantee it. Us not only having this great start, but having it result in some goals. So first period, great start for us. We get out to that 2-0 lead. In the second period, 2 minutes in, again, us coming right out of the tunnel and just right there, just doing it, man. Getting pucks on net, man, taking shots. That's what the great teams do. They don't wait 5 or 10 minutes to get into, the game. They don't wait that long to get some shots on goal right here and get some goals. And this Preds team right here, we are just improving in so many areas. And again, just us coming right out there, getting pucks on net, and getting some goals. It is just a thing of beauty. Jonathan Marchessault, he scored 2 minutes into the second period, his 12th of the year. It has seemed like a while since Jonathan has scored. I mean, it just feels that way. He has been, he was out with some injuries. So, it's been a while since we've seen it. But hey, you know what? It could not have come at a better time for us. So Predators, we get out to the 3-0 lead. And I was hoping with this, we weren't going to just rest on this lead. And you know what? I do not think that we did. But again, look at the team that we're playing here. The LA Kings, a team that, you know what? If it wasn't for the Edmonton Oilers, that LA, they might have done a lot better in the Stanley Cup playoffs. With that being said, again, the Kings, they've gone to the playoffs a lot of times. It is a great roster right here. Kempe was able to get them in this game, get them right back in it. He scored 2 goals in this second period. Thankfully for us, we have another guy who was doing phenomenal. Steven Stamkos, he was able to score at 8:19. So for this period, okay, so let's go back to the Tampa game for just one moment. As that game progressed, I don't want to say that we were just resting, but it seemed like Tampa, they were starting to figure us out. And as that game went on, Tampa Bay, they outshot us more. LA, with Kepe scoring now, it was 4-2. Get a tad bit worried here because it's like, okay, they're kind of starting to figure us out. We weren't taking as many shots. In the first period, we took 18 shots. In the second, we took half of that. And the Kings, they got 10 shots on goal. So it seemed like LA, they were figuring us out. It was 4-2. And then Lawton scored at 15:45 to make it 4-3. So just a tad bit nervous right here. In the third period, Armia scored his 11th of the year at 9:57. It was now 4-4. Now, Preds fans, as we all know, especially like earlier in the year, we let a lot of games, a lot of games just get away from us. There would be times when we would have, we would feel good. We would do a lot of great things. And then in the third period, whether we're tied, whether we have a 1-goal lead, we just weren't able to finish. We weren't able to just get over that finish line. But I know that these Predators, we felt that. And the fans felt that. Here, this team has transformed, and they are completely different. With that being said, it's 4-4. Heading into, we go past the overtime, into the shootout. And it is just, we are on pins and needles, folks, man. No one can score. I mean, O'Reilly can do it. Forsberg, Stamkos. And for the Kings, it was kind of the same thing. Where just no one can score right here. Kempe, Moore, Lafreniere. No one can find the back of the net. So we go to, it was like the 8th round. Luke Evangelista, who I've talked about so much. A guy who has been racking up the points for us this season. A guy who, I have no doubt is going to be a fundamental part of our future. He goes out there and he scores in the shootout to give the Predators that just extra point right there. We didn't limp over that finish line. Not this time. We leaped over it thanks to, once again, Luke Evangelista, a guy that on our team, perhaps from the media, does not get all of the flowers. Of course, with him being like one of our younger players, obviously in the media world, he's not as well known as Forsberg, Stamkos, or Roman Josi. But Luke Evangelista, he's been working his tail off, and he deserves to have this moment right here in the spotlight. And thank you, Luke, for that, man. Woo! Once again, the Predators with a big-time win over the Kings. Unfortunately, look, hey, I would love to just soak this win in as much as I can, and I hope that you all can see that. I'm enjoying this, but we have to keep going. I mean, I said in my last reaction that, we got to earn it. We got to earn every single point. This year has been there are so many good teams right now. It's been so close. And of course, coming down to the wire in both the East and the West, we got tons of great teams right here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Mammoth, I think they got that first wild card spot. I'm pretty sure that, they'll handle that. We do have to play them later. So, that kind of stinks. But what I will say is that, again, it's going to be, another big-time battle. We got the Sharks coming up next. Us and them, we are right there at 79 points. Currently, the Sharks, they hold that second wild card spot. But, I'm just hoping that we just keep bringing our A game. And we got that going on. We still have the Kings, who are just right behind us. They still managed to get a point out of this game. I know that we are going to do great. I know we are going to keep fighting. And let's take those Sharks down. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and I knocked my mic over. Gosh. Ah! Subscribe! And I hope you all have a great day. Go Preds!